from a source. Warrior star Draymond Green asked for an x-ray on his right ankle after the Game 2 loss to the host Kings after feeling soreness. Source adds Green believes the injury came when King star Sabonis Sabonis grabbed his ankle before the stomp.
Oh, before. So it wasn't the stomping ankle. It was
the
grabbed ankle.
No, that was the same one, right?
What? Oh, I guess technically it was.
The point is, this is why he said it, is because Woj put this out and said Sacramento Kings All-Star Domantas Sabonis undergoing x-rays on his ribs, lungs. So Sabonis is being evaluated after Draymond stepped on him in Game 2. All this stuff is just so hilarious to me. And it's wild that this is where we are at in the series. You know, before the series, there's like this mutual respect. And I'm not saying that like goes out the window now. There's a lot of history with Mike Brown and stuff and the Warriors, obviously. But it's like you get 2 games in and you go, oh, this is playoff basketball. This is when things get chippy. This is when storylines happen after the game, separate from what went down between Green and Sabonis. Steve Kerr is coming out and talking about this game was really physical.
Yeah.
And, starting to poke a little bit at the officials to try to get some calls in Game 3.
And that it's just like what Mike Brown was talking about. And we keep referencing this because it's so true. He talked about how this series is just going to get harder and harder. And when we talked to him about it and said, well, why? What are those challenges? He talked about the Warriors being like a wounded animal, trying to find that will to win, to stay alive. And when you feel desperation, you feel like anything can happen. And anything did happen last night. We witnessed a stomp in the NBA. And it's hilarious thinking back on that whole situation and how it all went down, from grabbing a leg to a stomp to WWE-like antics.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I loved it because no one got seriously injured.
We're playing some of this now. This is from Sean Cunningham over at Fox 40. His like the real-time speed of this guy.
Okay. So Clay throws it. Oh my God. Every time I see the stomp,
dude,
you guys.
Come on, bro.
It does take my breath away. Like, it is so bad. It's so bad.
I think the funniest thing to me, and of course, this is when social media is at its finest, right? After a playoff game when these two fan bases are going back and forth. Mm-hmm. But I was just dying laughing at Warriors fans' spin of this. Like, they are painting this as Sabonis being the dirtiest player in NBA history, and the victim, Draymond Green, what is he supposed to do? He's just need to take a step. I mean, that was not a step. He got pissed off because Sabonis grabbed his leg. And there's even some Kings fans like, I don't know if he really grabbed his leg. Look, I think he fell, tried to protect his face a little bit, and I think he was like, I'm going to slow him down.
Yeah.
I'm going to slow him down a little bit. And I don't think that's a dirty play. There's that other thing, like Draymond was going to be out on a full-out sprint. There was no full-out sprint. He grabbed his leg for a second, then he got baited into stomping on the guy. Like, what are we talking about?
And you guys, I don't even care. I don't even care how that play initially started. Clay boxing out, maybe, did whatever to Sabonis. But my point is, it's playoff basketball. It's physical, right? I don't care about that. Again, it's about... And it makes me laugh because it's so blatantly obvious. Like, the way that he did not give a shit.
This is actually the worst part to me, is like Sabonis is on the ground.
And he's
care. Like waving on the crowd. He's going like this, waves his hand at Sabonis. I'm like, this guy's like, what if he did fracture his like ribs? And then he's just going to be like, oh, I'm just going to jump on the table. Oh, by the way, Draymond Green's ankle is sore, but not from jumping on this chair to taunt the crowd last night. That's not why at all.
Adrenaline can do wonders, Deuce. Come on now. Give him that.
Dude, it was the Draymond Green chants were insane. Draymond sucks. Draymond sucks.
F you, Draymond. Except the actual word just dropping.
I don't know, man. It's like, does he get suspended for Game 3? I don't think he does. Personally, I'm good if he doesn't. It's... It's not ideal. I'm not trying to even excuse what he did, but there's also just a big part of me. I mentioned this last night. I want to see him play. I want to see like he's already amped up. Okay, the Warriors are on edge right now. They're down 0-2, headed back home in really a pivotal. God, what am I saying? Pivotal game number 3 at Chase Center. I want him in there.
I'm with you.
I want him to get.
I'm with you.
Beat him again. Let's go.
Well, okay, so now let's actually talk about the technique of staying composed. And the Kings did such a fantastic job after that, not allowing that to deflate them. I don't even think it was like giving them motivation. I think they were like on this level of like, nope, screw all the antics, keep playing our game. Let's effing go. Sabonis stayed in the game. And I think when you look at going into Chase Center and let's say Draymond is playing, which he should be, it's going to be chippy. Draymond is going to do his thing, be yapping. You got to keep playing your game.